My name's Georgia and I've worked for the Disability Trust for the past 8 months as a disability support worker. I've been working with Kenny for the past 6 months. I think this book has definitely broken down some communication barriers with Ken, just in the way that he doesn't love a lot of focus on him, so communicating and talking so much about him, he gets quite overwhelmed. But when we're working on this book and he's able to talk about the people that he knows and not just himself, you're able to have a better conversation with him and a longer conversation as well.
Matthew, Lucy, Sean, Chloe, and a bit Hayley. Hayley's in a wheelchair. I
think something really special about Kenny is he has a very tough and rough exterior, but once you get to know him, you get to see how genuine he is and how much he cares about the people in his life, and it really makes an impact on everyone that's around him, and I think it's a really beautiful thing. I think the biggest change I've seen in Ken is the improvement in his confidence. He's always been a really creative person, and when I first met him, he was kind of scared to release that creativity just because of possible judgment, and I think he has a lot of belief that he can't do it, but now that he's actually doing it, I've just seen him build up so much, and yeah, it's been a really good change for him. So I was on a walk with Ken one day, and Ken has such big emotions and sometimes he can't find words to convey those emotions, and it's really tough when people can't understand, and it really knocks Kenny down sometimes. And he was telling me how it's just his autism and he was born with it and there's nothing wrong with having a disability, and I was explaining how in my own personal life I also have issues with expressing my emotions, so I can understand how difficult it can be, but in the end, that's just how we are, and you know, as long as we're working on being good people and trying our best every day, then it's all we can do.
Adding the book to the library, like everyone can borrow it and read it and take it back to the library.